Hey, what's up guys, DiplexHeated here again. Welcome back to Men of War Assault Squad 2 and the Great War Realism mod. This is a World War 1 mod for Men of War Assault Squad 2, and I'm pretty excited to be bringing you a city battle today. We've done the Lost Battalion battle, which took place during the Aragon Offensive, I believe, and we've also done a field battle, a classic World War 1 trench battle. Because when you think of World War 1, you think about the massive fields and trenches, but there were quite a lot of city battles involved as well. Although I think towards the center and end of the war, center, I guess middle, or towards the middle and end of the war. Center is a different word, not to be confused with middle, I think. Anyway, used in different circumstances. That's for sure. Anyway, the cities were more or less bombarded and leveled to the ground, at least the ones that were close to the front line fighting and all the other trenches. So there's a kind of like funny, not funny, I guess that's the wrong word for it, but there's statistics where you can read how many tons of artillery shells and explosives were used per soldier, and it's absolutely insane the amount of artillery that was overall used during that war, which is why so many people dug in and whatnot. Today we've got a early war French versus German city battle. We've got about 100 Frenchmen defending their ground and the bridge itself against about 200 Germans attacking. There's one artillery piece and one machine gun, namely the Hotchkiss M14. Then there's infantry, light machine guns, and rifles mainly. And the Germans will be attacking this position from 3 directions. We're talking that way, this way, and that way. And the battle is on. The French will then have to defend this bridge itself and then the crossing, or not the crossing, but the city part on the other side of the river. So the Germans will first have to knock out the French defenses near the bridge itself on this side, and then cross and battle the remaining French forces on the other side. Pretty excited to see how this one's going to go down. The French artillery piece deployed is a light gun, a very light field gun, 47mm, so it'll be interesting to see how that thing performs against the German infantry. Mainly rifles deployed today, a few pistols and a few light machine guns per infantry squad. And as I previously stated, there's about 2 Germans per every 1 French soldier. So I'm pretty excited to see how it's going to go down. If you guys want to see more World War 1 city battles in the future, let me know. This map can be found over on the Steam Workshop. It's called Destroyed French City. So far the French are still holding down the center quite well. Very, very nice. I was looking on this side. The Germans are getting closer and closer. Some are even like rushing up to try and get as close as possible. Oh, that guy was just peppered with bullets. Maybe a few chasseurs up here. Oh, nice shot back there. It like ricocheted off the barrel or something. Sounded very metally when he was hit. How's it looking back here? Got some French soldiers holding the street next to the water. Appears more German reinforcements have arrived. And they're going to make it closer and closer. The soldiers on this side kind of casually walking in, you know, not a biggie. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Machines of war, huh? This side is definitely crumbling, the quickest out of the 3 flanks. The one facing up this way is not really a flank itself. It's more or less left and right. There's only about 2 soldiers holding this approach. So the rest of the people down this street will have to pull together to not only hold the flanks, but to hold the street facing the bridge itself. Quite quiet on this right side of the bridge, but here on the left side there's a lot of combat happening. It's really hard to see where the people are at in a situation like this. It'll be easier when the Germans, if they can, manage to break this French defense when they get closer to the bridge itself. It'll be way easier to tell then where people are and where they're fighting. So in the video I uploaded this Thursday, I got a few comments saying how people didn't really appreciate the length of the intro, and I think there's a lot of people out there though who enjoy the history lesson and the background story, and I think complaining about something so simple and something that you can actually skip, by the way, because there's plenty of people who point out when the battle starts, just kind of makes you seem a little pathetic, almost like you're an imbecile. And don't be an imbecile. It's stupid. So appreciate history. Be an academic instead of a wanker. Look at that officer battle, and this guy fucking bit it. This guy over here with his revolver is just laying on them. I mean, he's trying, but he did hit that one back there. Saw him fall. This is quite a standoff. It's pretty cool. Oh, took a hit. He's like, how did he hit me? Where have I been shooting? Oh, there we go. Always good to scout out the target. Yeah, a lot of the Frenchmen are starting to fall on this side, but there's still a few chasseurs up here holding it down. More Germans coming in on this side. I have no idea what the casualties look like right now, but I think we'll avoid looking at them too early. They're making their way from city block to city block, slowly approaching the bridge itself. It's still holding firmly, but I see a few French soldiers in a pool of blood here and there, so they're definitely taking casualties. The flanks aren't under so much fire yet, but there's a few over here. Cool. More German reinforcements coming in now. Oh, man! What the hell? He was, like, shot twice, and, like, his ragdoll did two different things. Yeah, they're definitely starting to eliminate this right side right now. So, the Germans have a pocket of French resistance over here to defeat. Otherwise, it's pretty much clear. This center position has more or less fallen. This officer is dead now. The Germans are starting to even capture it. How's it looking on this left side? Some German infantry in the... French infantry in the buildings here. Other than that, pretty much wiped out beyond those two buildings. So it's going to come down to the center here. And it's starting to fall too. You see plenty of soldiers being shot back. We have another officer here with his pistol trying to make it hold, but it's just pointless. The Germans are too strong. They're too powerful. They're coming closer and closer now. Oh! But the French forces on the other side are going to try and say theirs, you know? We got the officer, we got the riflemen, we got all the other troops. We see plenty of Germans coming down there. Boom, explosions here and there. Grenades are starting to be used too. It's got to be, right? Love this bridge, though. Reminds me a little bit of Saving Private Ryan, although the other side of the bridge looked quite different. I think we have a Saving Private Ryan. Oh, no! Cannoneer has been hit. I really want to see this gunfire again. Through the gun. It could have been the gunner himself that was dead. You're not going to shoot it? Come on. Come on. There's plenty of German targets. You can see them running up. I mean, I guess there's a building in the way. But they should show themselves pretty soon. There's a... Let's take a look at the Hotchkiss meanwhile. It's opening up. Look at that. Pretty small capacity magazine. And there's a few French soldiers on the other side of the bridge now. Let's retreat them over. Fall back, fall back. Look at that. How cool is that? It's cool. It's really cool. Fais de la canon. Fire it, god damn it. Look at all the lovely targets you got back there. There you go. You hit the water, but that's fine. Looked hella cool anyway. Nice! There we go, boys. pouring it on them. The Germans are getting ever closer, though. It's gonna get tight over here. Nice. I love it. Oui. On va leur percer les flancs. Oui. Alright, guys, time to hit up a little Snapchat story while we're working. Be sure to follow me on Snapchat. Jeez. Username's DiplexHeated, and look at the amount of German soldiers on the other side now. I think we can abandon that position just temporarily. Holy crap. Holy. Jeez, there's a lot of troops on this side. They've definitely eliminated the gun crew over there. This Hotchkiss is still standing. They're starting to cross the bridge now. Officer getting over first. He was killed quite quickly. Oh, look at this. It's insane. I don't think they're going to get much ground captured by holding it like that, but, I mean, they're trying. The French could get a few grenades over onto the bridge itself. That's pretty good. Hotchkiss opening up. It's going to definitely cause a little bit of trouble for the German attackers, but I don't know. I think the firepower is just too severe here right now. And they have to reload that gun quite constantly as well. Oh. I wonder how many kills the gun got itself, but I'm sure it was plentiful. I think the last German wave has probably been deployed about now. That should be the last one. You can see them confidently moving in. There should have been about 200 Germans deployed to the field today right now. And they have captured the bridge already, and now the fight here for the street themselves will continue. And there's a lot of French soldiers remaining, but I expected the French to do better with the gun and the machine gun, and I think they killed plenty. We'll just have to look at the casualties afterwards. But this being early war and the Germans making a lot of progress as they did early war, as compared to the late war at least, when the Allies pretty much secured every single victory in 1918 and such, then almost 1917 too, by that matter, then it kind of makes realistic sense to... Oh, that grenade failed pretty horribly. Oh. The guy like stood on it to reduce the blast radius, you could say. Isn't that one of those? The gun is called Chao-Chon. I'm gonna look. Yeah, Chao-Chon. Model 1915. Chao-Chon. Let's not make that a Schrader. You know, I kept pronouncing that again all over and over. A lot of people thought it was funny. I got a lot of compliments about that, but I wasn't even trying to make it funny. It's just I couldn't stop pronouncing it. I couldn't stop saying it. Yeah, they're bombarding the French troops on the other side of the river with rifle bullets, like a barrage. Look at that. They got a whole firing line. More troops are crossing the bridge. So this side is starting to fall a little bit, but back here there's plenty of French soldiers just waiting. They're getting ready. The officers here. We're all ready to hold them back. There shouldn't... I think this will be about the last of the German attack, but they're doing good. They're getting a lot of shots through the wall like this, or in between the buildings. The machine gunner isn't going to be able to hold this forever. You know how we retreated troops? Let's do something cool. Part of this whole event. Let's get troops. Let's try and evacuate as many troops as possible. That's a high-ranking officer. Come on. No, he's shot down. We're going to evacuate them around the city street back here and bring them to the stronghold back here where we have a lot of more French troops. But I am thoroughly excited now to see how this is going to go down. I think the troops on this side can conclude the defenses as eliminated and continue on their assault across the bridge. There's a lot of German troops on this side. I mean, it's a frightening number. Not to mention the ones already over on this side of the bridge. But the battle, of course, is over here, not back there. And so far, the French are giving the Germans a tough trick, or a tough task. Alright, we have these two men here that we retreated from the other side. They're still holding. They're shot dead now. I think they killed a few previously. This is where the final last stand is occurring. If the Germans take this city and push forward the front line, this is part of the Schlieffen plan. To cross into Belgium and then obviously to attack in the north of France because their defensive line on the border of Germany was just too powerful at this time. Damn, look at this. Starting to come over the bridge now, I'd say. Some are trying to maneuver through or in between the city blocks here, or the houses. But I'm wondering how that is going to treat the French flank. Because if they go through all the way here, they'll kind of come up behind the French, but they do have these marksmen over here have vision of the in-between area right there, and the Germans wouldn't be able to cross over that without getting shot at, so it might work in their favor. That hand grenade, though... Oh! Brought down a few Germans. Oh, that machine gunner just butchered 2 of the French soldiers. That was nasty. More and more Germans coming out now. They're gonna come under a hailstorm of French bullets. Damn! German machine gunners are pretty hardcore. I mean, they don't mess around. Come on! I just love seeing all this, like, rifle fire. Oh, damn. It's gonna be so close, it's gonna come down to marksmanship right now. Oh, there's so many German rifles. Oh, jeez, what a fight. I think that's about it. I believe the Germans have more or less secured the city now. Let's take a look at the casualties. The red will be the German casualties. Oh my, damn, they took so many here. And yellow will be French. And the Germans, as you can tell, have lost at least, I wouldn't say twice as many as the French, because that would have meant that the French would have pretty much eliminated all the Germans. But it's not overly far from it. It's very close. Jeez, look at that. I mean, over on this side, there's easily like 2 or 3 Germans dead per French. Easily. Here, it's not even entirely. There's a few more Germans dead per French here, but closer. Wow. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you guys want to see more World War I footage, let me know. Rather, it's not really footage, but you get what I'm saying. And let me know, and I'll be sure to provide. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon again. Ciao.